Hi friends, it's Molly. I am recording today's video on how to curb a sweet tooth. So I was raised in a family with a huge sweet tooth. We had candy and sugar and cookies available most of the time. Um, both sides of my family, like my mom's family, especially at the holidays, all about the sugar and the sweets. My dad's family, um, as well. In fact, like my grandpa always had like stashes of candy in his office, and we were always super excited to go there so we could find his candy. So today, I want to talk about how to curb the sweet tooth because over the past almost 2 years, I've been relatively successful at taming mine. It's not completely gone. I still like my sweets, but I make different choices. So I'm standing in my kitchen for a reason, because I'm gonna probably try to grab some props here and there. But the first thing, or first recommendation that I have for you on curbing a sweet tooth is don't try to go cold turkey. We tend to, when we try new things, be like, I'm not going to eat that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore at all. And the reality is that eventually we're going to go back to it if we deny ourselves. So the best way to think about that is kind of the 80-20 rule of clean eating that we've talked about a few times in this group already, which is, most of the time you're not going to have dessert, but 20% of the time, give yourself a little sweet treat or something like that. So don't deny completely, just, lessen the amount. You don't have to have a sweet treat every day. You don't have to have a sweet treat after every meal. Um, the next thing that I want to talk about is focusing on what you can have. So if you're always focused on, well, I can't eat that and I can't eat that, then you're not going to be happy about it. And that's not what clean eating is about. Clean eating is about fueling your body with the healthiest food that you can. And so picking things like banana over, or, oh, look at this sweet little kiwi, over cookies and candy and that kind of stuff, are things that you can have. Even fruits, though, you have to be careful with, especially dried fruits, that they're in small amounts so that you don't get the huge sugar bomb anyway. But focusing on what you can have will make you happier in the process for sure. Finding new treats. So one of the things that I did when I learned to eat clean was Google all sorts of like lower sugar or no sugar added sweet treats. So there's a ton of like energy ball recipes that have honey or molasses or other natural sweeteners like stevia instead of refined sugars. And so those natural sweeteners are a little bit better for us. So making sweet treats out of that with things like oats and peanut butter, and a little bit of dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate are some quick swaps that you can make where you're still satisfying the sweet tooth, but it looks a little bit different. Find some other recipes. There are a bazillion recipes online. Like, we have it so easy in terms of finding things like that. One of my favorite sweet treats is putting peanut butter and a little bit of maple syrup in Greek yogurt and like mixing it up like crazy and dropping some semi-sweet chocolate chips into it. Brilliant. Love it. Or even without the chocolate chips, quite honestly. Or I use it as a dip for apple. So finding new ways to satisfy your sweet tooth is another tip. And then again, just sweetening with nature whenever possible, just avoiding that refined sugar. So Google like your favorite treat in the world, just Google clean whatever that treat is. So like clean lemon tart or clean apple crisp, and you'll find different ways to make things that you haven't had before. So those are my tips. Good luck to you. And just make sure that you're not super hard on yourself. When you fall down, get right back up and give it a go again, because you'll feel so much better if you continue to learn the journey of 80-20 clean eating. Talk to you soon. Bye.